Hello guys. Tails is a portable operation system that protects against surveillance and censorship. So basically what we see here is an operation system whose whole purpose is for you to download on a USB drive. Once you download the Tails on a USB drive, you're pretty much hidden, of course. If you log into a website and give them your username and password or whatever, that you're visible. You're invisible as long as you use it and you don't give you actively your details. Basically, the whole thing is this. They use Tor network, which is a proxy on top of proxy on top of a VPN on top of a VPN, and then no one really. It's very hard unless you are from a high intelligence place like NSA or whatever. But in general, it's much harder to track you. Also, it does not store anything. I mean, you are not using your actual laptops. You can just stick this. The way it works is this. You take their OS, you stick it into a USB drive, right? So once you installed it, it's Linux that already has this Tor pre-built. And by default, it will not store anything on your disk unless you ask it to actually persist things. So everything evaporates. If you download something from the internet, the next time you reboot your laptop, it will evaporate. Of course, this means you need to set up your laptop to start with in a USB drive mode, right? So the way it works is that it will turn your computer into a secure machine. But when we say turn your computer, you won't have your actual computer. You would take this 1.5 giga download and put it inside a USB stick, right? Once you put it inside the USB stick, then you need to start. You might need to change your BIOS to start with a USB stick. Then you would have the amnesia feature, which means every time you would reboot into it, then it will just delete everything. It will not store any website. Everything is in private mode. Everything is going to be deleted, or the password, everything is just evaporates unless you actually persist it to. You can save some of your files and configuration in encrypted persistent storage on a USB stick if you want to. So this is basically has a couple of applications that includes the Tor browser with uBlock, a secure browser and ad blocker, Thunderbird for encrypted mails, KeePass XC to create and store strong passwords, LibreOffice for Office Suite, OnionShare to share file, websites, chat rooms over Tor. OnionShare means you get some URLs that you can share, and those URLs are like very long and usually only the ones that you give them to they know of this URL, and metadata cleaner that will remove all the metadata. To prevent mistakes, applications are blocked automatically if they try to connect to the internet without Tor. Tor, as we said, is a layer on top of a layer on top of a VPN that allows you to browse anonymously, and everything in the persistent storage is encrypted automatically. Tails does not write anything to the hard disk. All the memory is deleted while shutting down. So this is basically how this Tails work. And in order to install it, you will need to download the Tails into a USB stick, and then you will need to set up your computer to boot from this USB stick. So this was a brief overview on safely browsing with Tails.